Feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon. So, in your own time, of course.
Hello again, dear. I trust you wiped your feet.
I would like some more of your help.
I look forward to the attempt.
You have something?
Not tonight, but I will certainly need...
You have a pleasant...
Pretty fucking far from the boardroom, aren't you?
The sight of you offends me.
No plastic surgeon alive can fix what I'm about to do to you.
Found you! Please, I have nothing. You have everything. Just leave me alone. Your essence thrills me. Whatever you're smoking, can I have some? Spare $1? Really appreciate some help. Don't need nothing from you. Huh? Please don't be one of those rich psychos. What a lowly creature you are. I've got a few bucks. Take it. Leave me alone. You're crazy. Leave me alone.
You're one of those rich people, aren't you?
You are less than a worm to me.
I knew it! Get away from me! Get away from me!
We should burn the glacier right.
We're gonna make this city.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence. Social lubrication.
I mean what I say. There are kindred to be respected here.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
I now know more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do. A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
I have met others like her in the past, capable of greatness should they desire it.
Maybe if the court wasn't looking to wipe her and her allies out, she might consider it.
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
Lou Graham is distracted. Ill, perhaps?
Agreed. There's something there right enough. Although I've no notion as to what. But this does put meat on the bones of a mighty mystery. Why did Her Highness take a step back? I never did understand it. A prince giving power away? The rarest of things. Maybe this is the cause.
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her, though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
There is something in this which disturbs me. The ghoul, Piotr. What was he to her?
There's two ways to read this riddle. Either she truly liked him, or he knew something she didn't want to lose. Not that it'd surprise me, given the tales I've heard of Tremere. I wonder which it is.
It is good to discuss these things. But it is time to rest.
Sleep well then, Fire. Let's hope for a day without dreams.
Well, hello there, buddy. I did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine, a sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
you, though. I mean, you don't fit the mold for being sleepless in a Seattle body bag, if you pardon my saying so. Now, if your eyes were an inch closer together, or you owned a dog named Sven, or delighted in crunching on kettle chips in an art house movie theater, then maybe I could see it. Are any of those things true, Miss,
What? No, and I'm Verona. Just Verona. What the heck are you talking about? Look, it's real simple. I'm going through my purse, and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky look.
Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration.
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd have... Look, I went out last night with the girls. Went through my purse for my keys this morning. Weren't there last night, and... Honest... This has got me shook up, Detective.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out. Now, this was familiar.
Hello there, my little parchment pal.
You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
Nice choice of font and layout.
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is off, just to make it clear there'll be no messing. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smut, which is, of course, the minimum standard.
Of course. Good quality paper.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, but then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with what, not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the
Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes.
Might I hazard a guess, Detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it.
Now, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, Detective. Remember that one should always...
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy. Bitter.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar, then?
How dare you?
Well, thank you. I gotta blow the dust off the Rebar Killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received. The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona? The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her. I didn't think that was worth the effort. Oh, that would have just I thought I was on the right lines already.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multis.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
Please, stay here. Make yourself comfortable. My colleagues might be a little unsanitary, but you can all... The trick, I find, is to figure out exactly how you can trust them. Trust them to get irritated when you purloin their supply of paper clips to construct a vital scale. Anyway, you'll be safer here, within this magical circle.
Well, all right. Fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safe. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any...
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home. Verona remembered the Macomb. Verona said she'd been to the Glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her trail. Beer was cheap at the Hole in the Wall, and mortals did appreciate that. I figured it was worth checking there. I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. How's it hanging, Harry?
So good, Fabio.
Hey, Orville?
Mother...
And a great... I do believe you're my...
A drink a...
I knew you were a man of taste. Take care, Blair.
Love you, Mom.
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference. Not the best conversationalist.
figured I needed... I didn't... Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. I didn't see the point in confusing things.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back. Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of... So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my... Looking to heat up an old cold one. No, why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so... Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you... You'll have to forgive me. It's a little... dusty around my fundament. Now that is interesting. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for... But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly... What have you got on the killer without... A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf for the funny papers, a clear out of local persons of interest to the same MO every time. Cold construction steel through a 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on boot. No one ever found the heads. Huh. Any word on D.B. Cooper? The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under, Cooper's true objective was not the money. The briefcase contained technology at precisely 8:13 p.m. A portal opened, allowing Cooper... If only they knew. Got anything new on the ghost? Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Apparently it's a prelude to the Second Canadian Invasion. I guess he got something right. Anything that screams bean illumination? It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. I'll see. Oh, Detective, you just use me. I went down...
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
Any hot precinct cost?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what...
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died.
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study, but...
I'm on the case.
Good luck.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of.
I need to find a better spot.
Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar, the white one and the red. Silky called the show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting. Smash a bottle in here and everyone would go real quiet. It had better be an accident, or the man himself would have a word to say. Hey, old buddy. I'd like to buzz your chill just a little.
The traveler's on the road, Detective. They'll be here soon.
I'd like a little of that chill of yours, my friend.
Always. Always.
Ooh, you are always always a pleasure, Guru.
The ghosts are
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky.